Hey guys, Chelsea and I are doing a garden update. We are pleased to see that our leaf planter that we seeded are starting to show signs of germination. So in this one we had cabbage, kale, arugula, lettuce, spinach, and spinach. I think that was it. And they all look like they're starting to germinate. It looks like that nice rain we got did it very well. So probably this weekend I will send some additional nitrogen down there. We still do not see any signs of germination in this one yet. So this is the one that we planted two types of carrots and some other stuff. But it looks like somebody or something tried to dig in there. So we'll see if it's still there. Okay. So Chelsea and I came to set up the trellis for our green grapes, and we just planted just a few days ago, and we already see little bunches of grapes on here. We're not going to keep them. I think we're going to end up plucking them off, but we're excited to see them nonetheless. So it looks like one of the cabbage plants that we put in this little pot. This pot doesn't look like it's going to survive, so we'll replant this with another brassica, probably a collard green. But the rest of the cabbage that we put down in the ground, they look like they're doing pretty good. So we'll take care of this one. And no potatoes yet. Not yet. No garlic yet, but we're optimistic. This cabbage that we put down in this planter seems to be doing very well. So we don't have any peas yet. No germination for peas. But the good news is also it does not look like they've been dug up. And our blueberries, they're green. They're greening up, our blueberry plants. But what I'm most excited about over here is the 1,000-head kale. Look like we picked up some new leaves in just 2 days. Not so sure about this one over here though, but I'll replace that one. It's okay. This is the tree that Keith planted the other day, and it looked like it's about to break bud. Let's see, there's a bud. So this was probably a good move. Here's 1,000-head kale that I don't think is going to make it. But I'm going to give it some water and just see if that's the problem. Our brand new blueberry that we just planted and soaked is nice and green. Look like we may be getting new leaves on this one also. Okay, so we're checking on the collard greens that we put in ground. They seem to be doing nicely also. And I was kind of worried about these tomatoes that I left out. And we went into the 30s last night, and they still look good. They still look strong. Some of them anyway. The ones that I set out, they still look good. But nothing has germinated. Oh yeah, we have one germinating plant right here in our terracotta pot. Yep, the collard greens still look good. And this is our green leaf with the collard greens, all collards, and they're doing very nicely. It's like the ones on the bottom are doing better than the ones that have the sunlight, and I'm not sure why, but they are. So we'll leave these to keep on doing nicely. Very nice. And let's see, we'll get some more rain on Sunday. So these are, let's see, these are Brussels. No, these are more of our tree 1,000-head kale. But these over here are doing nicely. So it looks like I've only lost one so far. So these are some more tomatoes and eggplant that I left outside that I thought would completely die, and they haven't. And some kale here, even though I put some of this kale in the planters. I put some here too just to see what would happen. And more tomatoes. They don't seem to mind the cold weather. And my poppy. So I have 2 poppy plants left. So they will go somewhere nicely. No beets yet. No salad greens yet. No time yet, but it's coming. And this black planter is doing nicely. Every layer here has something germinating in it, and I'm excited to see the progress with that. And this is my 3rd leaf, and I believe this one has the Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and maybe a few broccoli. And like I said, I'll know once the leaves get larger. I'll know what they are, but for right now I can't tell, because you know they're all cousins, so we'll know in a few days. But they're growing nicely in here. I'm really enjoying these. So enjoy them so much, I ordered one more. Be here tomorrow. One more thing inside the house, the greenhouse house. My sweet potatoes are starting to grow roots. So pretty soon I will have some slips to plant outside to start growing my sweet potatoes. Let's see. These are the loofahs that we planted the other day. No, these are the 3 loofahs. These are the lemon. No germination on the lemon yet. I will be very, very surprised to see any germination on that. But everything else is up here. The pepper, the eggplant, even the ground cherries coming along nicely. So we'll water these loofahs and call it a night. Questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know.